Rainbows, sunshine, everywhere I go. Rainbows, sunshine. Rainbows, sunshine.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be talking about different ways that you can save money as a new mom. Okay, so for number one, and it's probably one of my biggest tips ever, you don't have to buy everything brand spanking new. Let's just keep it all the way honest. Having a baby is so unnecessarily expensive half the time. So why spend your money on brand new items? It doesn't make any sense. So instead of buying brand new things like cribs, car seats, swings, high chairs, I promise you there's a lot of moms out there that are willing to give away their stuff, or it's just sitting somewhere collecting dust, and I bet you they'll sell it to you at a very reasonable price. And if you don't personally know anybody that's willing to give away those items for free, there's a lot of different places that you can check. I'll give you a few. One of the first places that you can check is Facebook Marketplace. Now I will tell you, you do have to be a little bit careful with that. Definitely make sure that whenever you're communicating with the seller that you're being safe about your information. Don't give anything away that can potentially harm you. Whenever you are picking up said item, make sure that you're not going by yourself either, because let's be honest, people are crazy out here. And if you don't feel 100% comfortable checking the Facebook Marketplace by itself, then I would highly suggest checking like your local Facebook groups with like local moms, or I'm gonna give you an example. You can type into your search engine, let's say like Seattle buy, sell, trade. If you just put the buy, sell, trade at the end of your city that you're located in, you can typically find a whole lot of those groups that are willing to sell a million different items, but sometimes there's a lot of really good baby items on there. You'd be surprised what people are getting rid of. And one of my favorite places to check is your local liquidation stores. So wherever you're located at, put in your city and type in liquidation store, and I promise you they have tons of items that are usually overstocked, or maybe the box was a little bit dinged up, but the product itself is completely fine. You'd be surprised what you can find. So when I was pregnant, I actually went down the street to my local liquidation store. And what's funny is myself and another pregnant couple had gotten there like first thing in the morning, thank God. But we had seen already that the liquidation store had been posting on their social media some of the items that they had gotten on their truck. And one of the big things that I saw was that there was a lot of diapers on there. And I'm talking about brand name diapers. Not that I care about brand names. Some are better than the others, let's be realistic. But I saw so many different Pampers, so many like Huggies, so many different things. Lord, when I walked in there, when I say me and this pregnant couple, we were racing to get so many boxes. I had gotten so many boxes. And mind you, a lot of these boxes, nothing was wrong with them. Maybe a couple of them had like a little ding on the corner of it, but the big boxes for less than half the price. And that was like the best thing for me. I was able to get baby gates out of there. I got humidifiers out of there. I got a couple of things that were just baby related alone out of the liquidation store. What should have costed me, I don't know, a couple $100, it only cost me like under $100. And I wish I were exaggerating when I say that. So definitely check your liquidation stores. Trust me, you'd be surprised what you can find. So another one that I use that I actually found out much later on down the road, but I still use it currently and I love it, I suggest it to everyone, is using a consignment store for baby items. So let me tell you about the one that I use. I don't know if this one is local everywhere, but I know that this one is local for me, and it's called Once Upon a Child. If I find other stores that are similar, I'll drop them down in the description box below. But Once Upon a Child is the best thing for all moms, I swear. They have every single child item that you could possibly imagine, from toys, books, shoes, hats, sunglasses, high chairs, strollers, cribs. I'm trying to think of like what else, everything that you can imagine for all ages. I think they go up to age 10. I'm not 100% sure. And like I said, I don't know if they're local, but I'll make sure to drop it down in the description box. But they have a little bit of everything. And a lot of these items still have the tags on them. Okay. And when I say a lot of them, a lot of the stuff that I've gotten out of there, like I said, I don't care about brand name stuff, but if I'm needing like some dry fit items like Nike or Adidas or something like that, I've gotten it out of there. And when I say they're very gently used, I've noticed that that store specifically won't take things that are like run down too much. So they're very much sellable. Basically what you would get off of like Facebook Marketplace. When I say they are good items, they really are. But the best thing about it is you can take those same clothes after your child grows out of them and return it back to the store and get money back for it. And it's almost like you can sit there and get more shopping money, if you will. So I know that this one sounds like it's a given, but you'd be surprised how many people miss out on this. But you guys need to be signing up for every baby newsletter, every product or company that sells baby items. Sign up for their email list or sign up for their coupon list or whatever the case may be. Another big one with that as well is like signing up for like these group chats that have discount codes all the time. I know another big one that I use, which I'll leave it down in the description box as well, but it's called the Freebie Guy. He posts stuff or discount codes for everything. Every single time that there's some sort of like big coupon sale or big discount sale, trust me, it's being put in that group chat. Guys, I've gotten even discounts for like Sam's or like Costco on their membership card because of this group chat. So make sure that you guys are signing up for those. Similac is a big one if you guys don't choose to breastfeed, which I'll get on that one, or I'll get to that one on the next topic. But any sort of like formula company or clothing company, crib company, it doesn't matter what it is. I'm telling you, you need to sign up for it. So let's talk breastfeeding. I will definitely make an entire video on this, but if you are able to breastfeed, and I know it's easier for some than others, but if you're able to breastfeed, please just try it out. Try and pump as much as you can so that way you can store it for your baby later. That saves so much money. Formula is absolutely absurd. Let's keep it real. It is absolutely absurd. I cannot believe for a tiny little can, it'll be 30, 40 bucks, sometimes more. And then if you can't solely breastfeed, then at least try to supplement. And what that means is on the days that you do have enough milk, or if you're producing plenty, or if you're able to stock up enough, use that breast milk then, and then the times that you're away, or if you're working, or if you just ran out of milk, whatever the case may be, then use the formula during those times. Because like I said, you're gonna end up spending more money just solely relying off of formula. And sometimes there's shortages and that gets very hectic as well, okay? This might hurt some of y'all's feelings, but hear me out. You don't have to buy the fancy clothes. You don't have to buy the brand name clothes. I promise you, you're just gonna be wasting your money. Half the time it lasts for a month, if that, before they grow into something else, and you just spent however much money on that item that they got to wear maybe 1 or 2 times, and it's ridiculous. And then if you can, try and buy a size or 2 up. That way they can get many uses out of their item. It really does suck when they can only wear it once or twice, because like I said, it's just a waste of money and a waste of your time. But the same goes for diapers, believe it or not the many uses part, definitely the sizing difference. So at the beginning, if you can, try and only buy 1 or 2 boxes of the newborn size, of course, depending on the size of your baby, but you'd be surprised that newborn size only lasts for a good 2 or 3 weeks, because that first 2 months, they like blow up. So yeah, definitely don't spend a whole lot of time buying newborn and size 1 diapers. If anything, put more of your focus buying the size 2 to 4 sizes. Oh, another big one that you should be using is cashback apps for your baby purchases. There's a couple of different apps that you can use. One of them that I use frequently is Ibotta. Again, I'll drop it down in the description box. And then the other one is Rakuten, however you pronounce it, but I'll leave it down in the description box. And what that is you'll get like a certain like percentage back, or a couple cents back, or a couple dollars back on each of those items. And believe it or not, the other thing that you should be checking is your bank. So certain banks will have like a cashback program. A lot of those times, like I know for me, if I go buy something from like Carter's, the baby store, sometimes they'll get like, I'll get 10% back. Or if I even buy gas sometimes, I can get like, 5% back from that. So yeah, make sure you check your banks. You'd be surprised how many of those banks have a cashback reward system. So yeah. Okay, so let's talk baby showers. So there's a couple of things I'm gonna mention here, but one of the first things is if you happen to have friends or family members like mine that wanted to throw more than 1 baby shower, do it. I don't like doing multiple different things for the same reason, but the more the merrier, if you catch what I'm saying. If you don't have to come out of your own pocket for these parties, then why not accept the gifts? Because realistically, it takes a village. You know what I'm saying? But the other thing I was gonna say is this: when you start putting your baby list together, you only should be putting the essentials on there, because trust me, why would you spend the extra money on the essentials when people are willing to gift them to you? Hear me out. So instead of putting things on there like blankets, shoes, clothes, you actually need to be putting on there the diapers, wipes, bottles, pacifiers. Like those are things that you're actually going to use. especially the diapers part. You need to be asking for size 2 through 5. That is what you need to be asking for the most. Put as many quantity on there as you possibly can, trust me. But if you choose not to have a baby shower or a gender reveal, or if you're less fortunate like some are and they're not able to have those things thrown for you, then I would highly suggest buying in bulk, because you actually do save a lot more money than you think that you will. This one should honestly be a given, but you really don't need to buy brand name items. I know I mentioned that a little bit earlier, but you can buy generic things. I promise you half the time it's the same thing, if not better, than the actual brand name. If you guys want an in-depth video of all of the dupes that I found for baby items or for brand name baby items, trust me, I will make an entire video on that, but just let me know down in the description box below. So this next one will actually apply to both expecting moms, new moms, and then for your friends that have little kids, this will apply to you as well. But believe it or not, you guys can find a lot of really good items out of places such as like Ross, Burlington, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, DD's Discounts. Oh my gosh, this is another really good one. Please let me know if you guys remember this place, and it's still around. City Trends. Believe it or not, they have so many good items out of there. I've gifted so many baby shower gifts out of City Trends. It's ridiculous, but it's the truth. So yeah, don't turn down those discount stores, because I've gotten a lot of really good items out of there and I'm saving $1, and that's the whole point. And then this will probably be my last tip, but for my moms that are weaning, okay, try your absolute best to make the pureed food yourself. Baby food is so expensive for no reason, and you get so little out of that little jar or pouch when you can make so much more, and you can freeze it for a good little minute. But yeah, definitely try and make the baby food yourself if you can. And if you don't know what you're doing, there's so many different tutorials. Or if you guys want a tutorial on how to make baby pureed food that actually tastes good and is not filled with a whole bunch of different like additives and stuff like that, let me know down in the description box. So yeah, those are just a couple of the ways that I've been able to save money as a mom. And if you guys want more videos like this one, definitely let me know down in the description box below. But thank you guys again for watching. Make sure you guys hit that like and that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in my next video.